Here we are, episode 2, Pixelated Perspectives and Playthroughs. We have Percy here along with Perry. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful evening here in South Carolina. We have 71 degrees and 5-mile-an-hour winds. We're going to start a new level today. We're going to play. We're going to go ahead and do Diamond Heights. We haven't done that one yet. Achieve a value at least 200,000 at the year of end, October year 3. This is one of the more simple ones.
Yeah, I was going to say we've definitely done that one before. And oh, good. They already have rides. That's cool.
Yeah, but all the rides suck, so.
That is true.
$dollars per month here too, which is a bit ridiculous, but we just roll with it.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
considering a normal park is like $100 to get into, so we'll just roll with that. This park here has roller coasters, has stuff, but in my opinion, it's all spread around way too much.
we've got
So we're gonna do some.
a pretty good space, I'd say. Like most of the map.
Yeah, so we're gonna give it some trees and kind of go from there.
Good old deforestation.
Yeah, there's plenty of places for the trees to be. They don't need to be. So yeah, we've had a good week. Politics has been pretty slow. I believe tonight is the South Carolina primary. Don't quote me on that, but it's something of the nature, some nonsense. All quite pointless. Trump seems like he's just gonna win, but you gotta play democracy when you're in a democracy. So
Makes enough sense.
So we're gonna get started here. Just build the basic stuff.
I remember doing this one once.
Did you win?
I didn't finish it.
Didn't finish it?
No, I didn't. Well,
How dare thou?
how dare I think you mean.
How dare whatever I want to say. So we're gonna build some.
And yes,
paths
if
here.
anyone's wondering that bathroom is floating, it is.
Yeah, we don't mess around. This was in the 90s.
We are wizards.
We were too busy making the internet to worry about supports. So we had a few hiccups last time. Screen quality was not very good. We're gonna be upgrading GPUs pretty soon.
Yeah.
But in
and
time for that, we just changed some settings. We're gonna get rid of this too.
Yeah, I hope the screen settings are better on this video. If they are, again, please don't blame us. This is our first few videos. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the basic updates. Is we're gonna just be doing some upgrading. Our computer's not too bad, but it's just kind of getting the settings all right.
It's not the best. Oh my gosh, I think we trapped all those people.
Yeah, so
Never mind.
voila, we opened up a bunch of room here. We have almost $6,000, so we're gonna start building the cool stuff. So we're going to, again, this is on the modded version. This is RCT 3 or 2, I believe.
It's 2.
It's just simply a way to mod it.
Yeah. Remember last time when we messed up on the funding?
Yeah, so we're just gonna go roller coasters, thrill rides, the simple stuff.
Gentle and thrill rides, or gentle and transport rides are not good. I don't recommend them. In our last video, we were making fun of the maze, how no one likes it. Just don't do those. Don't do that.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get pretty bored to do the maze. So we'll go through some of the more easy things that they don't stay profitable for long, but they're decent. So we'll make a few bucks on this bad boy.
It's a good semi-quick starter money.
Yeah, so let's see if we have any. All of our recent messages have been fixed already. Guests are hungry, can't find anything to eat. Well, we got them a place to eat. No entrance, we already fixed all that. So here we are. Let's go see if we have a loan out. We have $1,000 at 1% a year, which, if you know anything about loans, that is a fantastic deal. We should never pay that back. 1% a year is basically free money.
Yeah, I don't know anything about loans yet.
Yeah. One year, 1% a year is fantastic.
Take your word for it.
And then we're gonna rotate around, try to find where we're trying to hit here. So we'll end up going this way and then this way. Yeah, basically just kind of aim it. These don't tend to get a big long ride. I'm in a big long line, so you can just kind of.
Yeah. These Yeah, these ones are good for starting money.
Yeah, so right there we go.
Then once you really get more of the roller coasters, you'll just want to delete these, get like the money from demolishing them.
So we're trying to figure out how my screen is right here. This isn't making much sense. Maybe if I could just go forward, build over. Yeah.
I find it so funny that you don't need supports.
Supports are for losers. So here we go. We got a few things built. See, this game was made back in the 90s, in the late 90s, I believe. It had really, how do I put it? It had kind of forward-thinking developers that tended to like simple code instead of advanced code. So that's why this game runs really well on pretty much any computer.
It's pretty simple, which is a good thing. I like it. I think it's
Problem though is we just made a square.
Bomb.
We tried not to make a square, but
squares are not good in this game. I can tell you that much.
Yeah, because it confuses the people easy. Once we get into the new in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2, it actually improves.
Tycoon 2, I think. Sorry.
It actually improves the AI of the computers by quite a lot, which does help them not get lost. I mean, they still will, but it's quite a bit better.
You're building a slide?
So Percy, what's new with you?
Not much.
Not much.
All I know is that you're building a slide, which is not good.
That's not cool, but simple money. We'll get it put down quick.
I wouldn't even want $1.50 to go on a slide.
People are paying it, man.
People are paying
Look at that, $4.50. $4.50 in profit.
$6. Inconceivable.
So yeah, these rides might not make you money, but they do get people in. They do kind of revamp your park. So next we're gonna start deleting stuff that we have 2 of. So here we have 2 of those, and you'll notice that when I delete stuff, the amount of money I get kind of determines how used the ride is. So that one we got $300 back from that one, which means the ride is probably fairly old.
Oh,
yeah, it depreciates.
Like almost every time I play this game, I learn something new.
Yeah. So our next games, if anyone wants to comment, and they can pick a next game for us, or we're gonna play probably Dune next. That's kind of in the news. They got a new movie coming out. I never read the books, but I know a lot of people have, and a lot of people love Dune. So we're going to try to ride the coattails there and come up with a nice Dune video. Dune 2000 specifically is what we're going to play.
Yeah.
Once I get a new graphics card, we'll probably play the new version of Dune 2000.
Just older games is our goal.
That's why it's called pixelated, because they're older.
Well, every game has pixels.
That's true.
But yeah, I understand what you mean.
Let's see if we can get this sucker built. We don't have $11,000 to spend.
Well,
audience, I still have a bit of a cough, but that won't stop us from making another video. Oh yes, we can get rid of this little. We can get rid of this bad boy too. So it might seem silly because people are in line, but in my head, it's nice to have stuff all like organized, have stuff in an area.
Like a golf course.
Look at this sad fellow. He's all dejected. What happened to him?
That was you before streaming.
He's hungry.
Get that man to the food.
That was me before streaming. So this size of a park, we're probably gonna do 2 food areas.
That's smart. Then people aren't.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, so we're gonna have to build. You have to figure out what we're gonna do next. So this $5 a ride they're paying. What a steal! So this ride's cool. This black and white ride up there.
That is.
We're keeping that probably forever. So then the log flumes are always popular. We're big fans. All right, we got a drink stall.
I feel like they're not fast enough. The log ones, but If
Yeah,
people get on.
people get on them. They get on them all the time. So we're gonna rotate ourselves here. Another fun thing about the mod version is it actually places stuff. So for example, here we have a drink stall, and it places the entrance to wherever the road is. So over here, it'll change it based on where it thinks we want it.
That's nice, because
It's very convenient.
I don't think we'd want an entrance pointing to the river or whatever.
So this all looks good. Our paths are looking a little shady. We have no security guards, only need them. We're gonna hire a few more handymen. You can be reasonable with your handymen, and you can have them have sections. I just like hiring a bunch. They're not that expensive anyway. So next, so right here, what also you can do is you see I got a handyman there, and he's gonna walk down and he's gonna clean up this puke right there. Beautiful. Someone should get it from a raise.
Then eventually, if like there's no puke on the ground for like, I don't know, a month or whatever, or something, you get like cleanest park award or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, you get some awards. Very convenient. We're gonna give it some trees here so you can see what I'm doing.
The awards don't do much though. It's just.
Yeah, see, these are
$60.
$15 a piece. I think.
It said 60.
15 because I did multiples. 15 times 3 is what?
15 times 3 is 45.
There you go. That's why I said 60 because I must have done 3 of them. So here, this area is going to be interesting. So we do want to get rid of this area, but it goes underground. So over here we have a underground view, which is still a pain. So what I like to do
The ride's
is
getting in the way.
see-through rides also. We're losing frame rate though. Frame rate's going down to 6.
Ruh-roh. And it's still playing moderately well.
So it doesn't like this. So yeah, as I said, a graphics card is at our next. We don't plan on getting some crazy expensive card. We're gonna get something. We're probably gonna get a GTX 1050 Ti LP. So that just
GTX
basically means
1050 AI.
Yeah, it does sound like a weapon, but why can't I see on the ground right there?
It's handling this even worse.
4, 3. So yeah, we're running. But
Is that
our
frame
problem
rates?
last time is our video was not very good on YouTube, so we're trying to upgrade. So let's get out of all of this nonsense here.
I didn't know that number on the top was frame rates. Interesting.
Yeah, those are frame rates. So yeah, we're right back up to 20. So ideally with a new card we can get it up to 40, 50. I know on Metal Gear 2 I think it's 60. And then 3 and 4 it goes back down to 30. So 30 in my brain is good enough.
Yeah. Metal Gear 2 does play well.
Especially on old games, the frame rate is not nearly as important. So what do we got over here? We do have some garbage down there, which is understandable. We have a mechanic. I think our next idea here is we're going to pay off our loan. It's only $1,000. And then we're going to start considering building another roller coaster. So over here we have this style.
Oh,
What?
do we have umbrellas? It's raining.
Oh, we do. Yeah, umbrellas. Okay. So,
good.
Of course, we are going to increase our umbrella price.
That's where you get the money.
Substantially.
Do like $5.
We'll do 6. 16 does seem reasonable for an umbrella. If I went to Disney and they sold me an umbrella for $6, I'd be very happy. So, that's kind of how I price my stuff.
I dare you to do it like $100.
No. We like our guests. They're all good people.
We
Last
video we talked about murdering them.
Yeah, but we never did. And we never would.
You were definitely saying that you would at the end.
So we're going to get rid of this one. I'm going to build another style similar to that. One of the ways to increase your property value in this game specifically is your rides cannot be that old. So by simply deleting and building, you increase your value. So if we, and I can kind of show you that here, over here at our value, we're at, our guest and park is almost 600, park rating almost 900, and our value is apparently unknown.
What is the point of the park value?
It just kind of shows how many rides you have. Park value 95, so it has dipped. It was at 113 until I got rid of that ride, and then it dipped by a lot. But what we're gonna do here is we're gonna build another ride that's going to improve all of that by a lot.
I wish taking out the trees didn't like take money away from you.
Didn't cost money.
Didn't cost money. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah. But it's so little at that point. Like
we got another mango muncher.
Yay.
Is that what we're gonna build every time?
You have to say bananas again.
Bananas.
Mangoes.
There. We're gonna have the same. I spent the extra money. Oh no.
You did that last video too.
I did too. This video, we're going to be, for all of you hardcore watchers, we're going to be.
Hardcore watchers, yes.
We're going to be not messing up the exit on this one.
Oh yeah. That was so funny. It's just. For any of you who don't know what we're talking about.
Don't know the lore.
The lore. That's it. You just have to just watch the first video. It was chaotic.
Yeah, we lost. We didn't lose any guests. The guests got lost.
Well,
not my fault.
Yes, it was. Yeah, a Minecraft creeper walked up, and then that's how it happened. It blew up the walkway.
So yeah, chat or guest. If you guys have any other, we have a simple HP small form factor computer. So we're gonna max this out before we. And if we get any traction on our YouTube channel, then we'll go and buy a real gaming computer. So that's kind of the plan right now.
Yep, it's raining again. It seems to be raining quite a lot.
So we got another roller coaster here. That one should fill up soon. I think our next plan is to build something over here in this water.
Like a
log flume.
Oh, okay.
What is our park value currently, which we're trying to get it to 200,000. Our park value currently is 107,000. So we're going to keep kind of the same process as we're going to slowly build up. Oh, our last development was the Twist, which is my favorite ride.
It's also my favorite ride.
It seems a little ridiculous to put it there, doesn't it? So we're going to find a good place to set this bad boy. I think now is a good time to get rid of the log flume, to be honest with you.
Because you want to build another one, you said?
Yeah, we'll build another one and have it kind of more. We're going to build it down here no matter what. We have $7,000. So we're making money hand over fist. I know a lot of people really like to figure out exactly how much money they can get out of one of these parks. I'm sure there's an award for the most efficient park, and I'll never have that.
I think there's going to be awards for. I think there's awards for a lot of things. We just never get them.
Yeah, I tend to get the most tidiest, best roller coasters.
Most tidiest is pretty simple to get, though.
Yeah, you just gotta hire a bunch of
handyman.
Yeah, handyman. So we're gonna look around and see if we can find a nice roller coaster we can fit in here. Nice and simple. This is a gorgeous beast of a ride, but I don't like it. I don't love it. I just like it. So Percy, what's our Perry? Perry. So what else is new? I'm Perry.
Yeah.
What else is new? There has to be something.
Let's see. I heard that Disney might come out with another Star Wars sequel movie.
Yeah, I think.
I hope
they could fix it, but
they could fix it. Just get Dave Filoni on it, or who's not on it?
Dave Filoni is a part of a lot of good stuff. Like, the problem we have with Star Wars, especially the last sequel, is it never. Whenever I watched them, I felt like I was missing something. I was like, well, Maybe I just missed the.
Like a book or movie.
Yeah, I missed some part of it, but no,
'Cause, like,
it's just not good.
There's nothing like. I'm glad you enjoy it, all you people who like the sequels. It's just that's our opinion. I think so Anakin trained for years and years and years and became a really good Jedi. Luke trained for 3 days?
Luke?
And then he turned out
No, in between the movies, Luke was training.
That's true.
So there was quite a bit of time in between. So Luke also trained for years and years.
No, I mean, just in the original, not just in the original, not in the sequels. Because the original was in the. How long was the original?
What do you mean the original? Episode 4?
No, in the entire 4, 5, and 6, how long was it? How. You understand?
4, 5, and 6. Oh, how many years? It was multiple years.
Really? Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, because
Han was frozen in kryptonite for a long time. That wasn't just a month or something. I think it was even.
Really?
Someone's have to quote me, but that was even a year in between Han being frozen and them getting him back.
I did not know that actually.
If you want to look it up, you sure can.
Yeah, I will.
But the point stands is that Rey became a Jedi out of nowhere.
And didn't train for that long and became the best Jedi ever, apparently.
Yeah, and they didn't have a lot on her background to becoming a Jedi, which is weird because in Star Wars, everything has a complete background from top to all of it as a background.
Yeah.
So Rey not having much of a background was really odd.
Because we don't know her parents or anything about her.
Yeah.
Granted, I haven't watched the sequels in a while, but so I can't.
What do we get? We get dun. We have a new thing. Guests are hungry and can't find any. Okay, so all we have is guests are hungry and can't find any. And we have one ride
That broke. I think it's fixed.
But over here, I don't remember this dinghy slide. This is new, but it's not in our recent messages. So we're gonna build one of these quick. We got $4,000.
And again, I hope all you people who like the sequels just.
Look at that ridiculous.
I'm glad you do, but I don't know. That's just our opinions.
Yeah.
And we have. I don't know. Yeah, that's. They're not. I think they.
I would pay money not to watch the sequels.
I think they just need to be fixed up a little. There are just a few things, and then I think they'd be good.
Yeah.
I guess maybe not a little.
It has potential.
It has potential, but did they really have to copy episode 7? Did they have to copy number 4?
Yeah, there's a lot of copying.
Death Star, Starkiller, and yeah, that was it. Someone important dies, aka Han. Someone important dies, aka Obi-Wan. And to those people who don't really know what Star Wars, don't care about Star Wars, one, you should. It's great.
And you're probably not watching YouTube.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, maybe someone knows what Star Wars is without being on YouTube, but I feel as if there's almost a connection.
That's true. There are a lot of memes.
We're gonna do the demon drop here,
that is.
I think.
Yeah, that has prefab stuff.
Yeah, it's okay. So this park, we are just trying to raise the value. Where are we? You have to.
We have $1,267.
We're profiting $374, and our park value is $140. So we're rushing towards the goal.
What other movies or books or?
I think Dune is my next book I'm gonna read. Mostly because of the movie. The movie, it was actually, I enjoyed it.
Wait, you watched it? You watched the movie?
I watched half of the new one.
Oh, you didn't tell me that.
And all of the really old ones.
You didn't tell me that. Gosh dang it, Dad.
That's fine. We can watch it again.
Okay.
I'm sure there's more I'll catch on. So what are we doing here? We're still playing Roller Coaster Tycoon. We're gonna get into the news section.
Oh yeah,
soon.
I
So everyone,
forgot about the news
everyone
section.
prepare for the news section. So we have mechanics. Probably get a few more of those.
Yeah.
I'm thinking our next mission here is get rid of this wooden roller coaster down here.
'Cause they break
Do
down.
something closer over here.
Maybe on that island, I'd say.
Yeah. And then we can get rid of some of these paths. And then, because we could probably remove the paths all the way to over here. And then we'd have less spot places for our guests to walk. And they'd be less likely to get lost. Or be like, we need a food area over here. ASAP. Another thing, actually I think we're going to do another water ride. This log flume is packed all the time. So doing another log flume maybe down here. So then we can get some people kind of moving. Logger's Revenge, the one that they give you right away. Super good ride.
It is?
Yeah. Big fan.
What if they made like a copy of your park just entirely in real life?
It would be a shitty park. My park would not be fun. Because it's too crowded.
Because you're so awesome. You have so many people. 708 guests.
Do you want your puke? Oh, he just picked it up right when I said something. So yeah, I do think. Which rides would you enjoy if you're in a park? Haunted House, no.
No.
What about the swinging ship?
Maybe. Ferris wheel, no.
No. There's a cool one in Six Flags though. And water tricycles. I'm so excited to have water tricycles. We're gonna have to do some settings here though, because I'm not getting a lot of the new things we can do. Anyway, there's just like a 3-story merry-go-round, and like all of the horses or whatever like hand carved.
Wow.
Or at least they look hand carved. They all are different, and which is super cool. How much is our bathroom making?
Speaking of hand carved,
Bathroom here cost us 75% satisfaction. Popularity 100%. Well, so we have
gosh, that bathroom must
negative $49 an hour. That's okay, no problem. We let our people pee for free.
We do? Oh, yeah.
I do,
Yeah, he does. I don't.
not the menace. The menace to society. 'Cause if you charge people to pee, they just pee behind it. Or they pee while they're in the log flume.
That's true.
Okay, so next plan here is we're going to go ahead.
I think you should raise the prices on everything.
Park failure 152.
160.
Year
160.
166,000. Look at it go out. Weird.
Oh.
Okay, we're probably gonna switch up here, and then I'll start with my news of the day. My news is actually quite old. It's a very interesting story, though. About the Soviet era. So that's our plan. Is we're gonna talk about that.
You're going first?
Yeah. So your goal here is to get rid of these trees, and then we're gonna build maybe a log flume over here or something. Maybe a log flume here. But our goal here is to get rid of that log flume and build 2 log flumes
Okay.
over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the trees there. I'm just gonna scoot over here since
No,
you moved.
just take my chair because this one's squeaky.
That's true. Okay.
Okay, here's your microphone.
Next. Land.
My story is about, I don't feel it's that well of a known story. Stanislav Petrov, which is a very Russian name, but he was born way back in 1939, died not that far off, 2017, and he was a on-duty officer at a command center at a nuclear early warning system site,
Fun.
and he The automatic system reported there had been a launch of like nuclear weapons from the United States, and Mr. Petrov determined that it was a false alarm, even though some of his like boss or whatever told him to like sound the alarm. So he was born in the Soviet Union, died in Russia, obviously. Years of service 1972 to 84, so 12 years.
Oh, I think I might have cleared a few too many trees. We only have 700. Sorry.
Yeah, we can borrow money. It's all good. It's a fake game.
And you wanted me to take out this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, just put down a log. Put down something over here and then give it to that.
Okay.
Like fill in this area.
Yeah. Sorry.
So the incident was in 1983 during the Cold War. The Soviet nuclear early warning system malfunctioned, reported a launch of a missile, and then 4 other missiles behind it from the U.S. And this was like during a time that was it wasn't like the Cuban Missile Crisis, but it was still pretty like severe. Petrov decided to wait for confirmation. Like basically he decided to wait until like a bomb actually fell or like a missile was physically seen. No one ever saw the missile. It was a false alarm. According to the permanent mission of the Russian Federation, nuclear retaliation requires that multiple sources confirm an attack. In any case, the incident exposed a serious flaw in the Soviet early warning system. Petrov has said that he was neither rewarded nor punished for his actions, which would make sense.
I'm just lowering the land because it's too high for his supports.
Yeah, just make something up. Just make a roller coaster then.
Okay.
You just kind of fill in that area with something. Or keep lowering the land. That's all up to you. But anyway, Petrov declared the system's indication was a false alarm, like I said. Later, it was apparent that he was right. No missiles were approached, and the computer detection system was malfunctioning. It was determined that the false alarm had been created by a rare alignment of sunlight on high-altitude clouds above North Dakota, which back in the day, even now, I think there's a lot of nukes in the Dakotas.
I'll do that. I'm just raising the prices on a few things.
Yeah. Petrov, later, and this is logical, he's using logic here, he determined that part of his decision to not strike back is that the U.S. strike would be all out, which seems obvious with nukes. You won't just like nuke 5 cities, you try to nuke everything. So 5 missiles at a time would seem quite silly. He didn't trust the system. It was new. And actually in Russia, now I can't confirm this, but it seems to me that their levels of detection for nuclear weapons in the Soviet Union were higher than ours. For example, there isn't one guy in the Soviet Union that can like shoot nukes off. Unlike America, where it's just the president. He doesn't need all of these warning systems or like double verifications. It's just he goes. The president says nukes get shot, nukes get shot.
What is the leader of Russia like?
Now we would call him, I believe, a president.
Okay.
Which is right now it's Mr. So I do know this, everyone. I am up on politics. Sometimes names get to me.
Vladimir Putin.
That's right. The old Vlad is the current leader of Russia. And he has partial control over the nuclear stockpile. So that's my story. I find the story of people like that. There was 2 or 3 of these incidents in Russia, in the Soviet Union, where they had a chance to nuke and they didn't, and it saved a whole bunch of people. Hopefully, the world keeps going in that way, where smart people don't nuke each other.
Move? Okay.
But it's hard to say. There's also Joe Rogan, on one of the Joe Rogan interviews, one of his guests alluded to that and this sounds crazy, but that there are beings in the planet, in the solar system or whatnot, that actually are preventing nukes from getting shot off. For example, they are there have been cases of UFOs flying over nuclear silos and like stopping nukes from flying or like disabling the silos.
That seems a little far-fetched.
It does seem a little far-fetched.
Maybe, because aliens would probably be higher life forms than us.
They'd probably be concerned about nukes. And a lot of like UFO activity started after humans developed a nuclear weapon.
Because we have shot a nuke in space. That's true. But also, I think the reason why it started more after nukes were invented is because they were like worried about all this new technology.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That could definitely.
I think that makes more sense than actual.
Oh, look at this perfect spot for this. You could get any better. The water on the water, we don't know. We just go with it. So this is one of the pre-made deals from the original one. So as I kind of keep playing these games, as we as a group keep playing these games, we're going to get a little bit better at doing custom rides.
Yeah, I've never been good at doing custom rides.
So maybe we can do our logo in a roller coaster.
That would be really fun. That'd be hilarious. I think it'd kind of be hard to do a P and then a P and then maybe like cursive.
A PPP?
Yeah, pixelated playthroughs and perspectives.
Oh, we won't do that, just PPP. Which would stand for
that's
Pleasant People Populating Planets.
What?
That's actually our name.
But it's for people.
Did you not get the message? Anyway.
Okay.
Anyway, what's your news? What is Percy's news? Perry's news.
So, this is my news, or my perspectives, I guess, is police find inert Cold War era missile found in garage of Washington State home. Not Washington, D.C., just the state of Washington.
The state of Washington.
An inert or a deactivated missile or rocket of an inert rocket of the type used to carry a nuclear warhead has been found in the garage of a home of a deceased resident in Washington State. How do you say that? What's that city?
Baluch?
Beluve?
What, this is Washington? Beluve. Just call it Beluve.
Okay.
Yeah, don't go too crazy. We can link it in the description.
Beluve, Washington. Beluve police responded Thursday to a report of a military-grade rocket in the garage of a home in the city across Lake Washington from Seattle. Police said an Air Force museum in Dayton, Ohio, had called Wednesday evening to report an offer to donate the item, which a neighbor said had been purchased at an estate sale. Why was the rocket purchased? Okay, I won't answer.
Where did the rocket come from?
That's a good question. Bomb squad members inspected the rusting object and found it was a Douglas Air to
ground?
Air to maybe? An unguided air-to-air rocket.
Oh, air-to-air rocket. Interesting.
An unguided air-to-air rocket that is designed to carry a 1.5 kiloton W-25 nuclear warhead. There is
Holy crap.
Is that a big...
Kaboom. Well, yeah, that's a big rocket. I mean, if it says nuclear warhead, that means it's pretty fancy.
There was no warhead attached and there was no rocket fuel, essentially meaning that the item was an artifact with no explosive hazard. Because the item was inert and the military did not request it back, police left the item with the neighbor to be restored for display in the museum. Why?
Heck yeah.
I guess. But
Yeah, I wonder where it came from. There used to be a lot of tests in America back in the day.
yeah, there's still...
Park Valley 166, so we're almost at one big roller coaster and we're home free.
I watched an interesting YouTube video about how they transport the nukes. It was very interesting. Apparently, they have like a big gun in the back of the truck that they use. So yeah, you should look it up. What is it called?
A big gun. Why do they need a big gun?
No, you should look up the YouTube video. It was like.
Why don't you explain how they do it?
Okay, I forgot what the YouTube channel is called. Basically, they have a truck, an untitled truck, and
An untitled truck?
like there's no
Unmarked vehicle.
an unmarked vehicle, and the tires are bulletproof. Same with the glass, and same with really everything. If the truck goes off the road, it fills up with like a foam type thing, so the nuke won't, be set off. I don't know how much of that is actually true, but yeah, that's what I know.
So they move them with vehicles. Like semi-trucks?
Yeah, semis, and there's like a police escort and a helicopter.
Would you be nervous about?
If I saw a police, like 4 police cars, a helicopter, flying above this somewhat sketchy truck, this somewhat suspicious truck, I'd be terrified. And like, supposedly the people next to the truck, the police officers,
Yep.
like have a bunch of rights, so they can like shoot you and kill you, not have to go to court for any of it.
Oh yeah.
Steal your home, and just all this stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, don't get in trouble with the law. The IRS is pretty crazy too.
But like it was
Good thing I
especially
pay all my taxes. On time, every time.
it was like especially extreme. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel you. So we're gonna finish up this
Video.
video. Sorry, I said again. I'm gonna finish this up, and then we're probably gonna call it quits. We're gonna have this video out soon.
Yep.
Just a little bit of editing.
Sorry we didn't get to the goal, but can't win them all.
The goal. We're gonna get there. We're
Oh.
close. 190.
Oh yeah, we are close. And it's only September 14th, year 1.
Yeah. Did you think I was lying to you?
I didn't know, because you were going to wrap up the video.
Next, we're gonna talk about. We're going to talk about the election. I believe today is South Carolina, which is Nikki Haley's home state. She's probably going to lose. It's going to be interesting to see what the numbers come out as. I'm going to pull it up here for a second. South Carolina primary. I believe this just happened. So, oh, look at that. According to the Democrats, Joe Biden won. Fantastic. I'll look up at the date.
How close are we to getting the goal?
Very close.
We need $100 more. Or no, 10,000 more dollars. I
10,000.
thought we were at 199.
That'll be
Not
easy.
190.
Nope, Saturday, February 24th is the primary, so I apologize. I found this election to be especially boring with the not ideal candidates. Ramaswamy, Trump, they're okay. I mean, it's nothing to get excited about, so we'll see what happens. We'll probably do more election coverage once it gets closer. Prediction now is that Trump does not win. That doesn't mean that's what I want, but I'm just saying that's my prediction so far. So we're going to build another roller coaster here.
Remember to take off all this
Nice
stuff.
small one too. Beautiful. Oh my god.
Wow. That fits
This is perfect.
so perfectly.
Everyone be amazed at my genius. We need.
A lot more money than we have.
You think we get a bank here?
Yeah. I think we were a bit late with this, but remember to subscribe.
Don't subscribe actually.
Yep, that's our rule.
Yeah, I don't believe you should subscribe.
Perry is gonna be the one who tells you not to subscribe, and I am going to be the one who tells you to subscribe.
Yeah, don't do it.
Oh, please do it. Just please.
So I'm up here. I'm gonna kind of finish up our objective, and then from there, we got a beautiful park this time. We can do a quick overview before we're done. We have multiple roller coasters.
Mostly in that area.
And then over here we have some 2 pre-made ones that came about.
The
So we're gonna keep packing it in. It's gonna look ridiculous, but it's gonna be. What do kids?
It's gonna be sick, awesome.
No, they say it's gonna be fire, right?
No, not the way you say
The
it.
kids not say fire.
People sometimes say fire. I don't think so, really. But definitely not the way you say it. No offense.
What do you mean? It's not gonna be fire?
I don't
Oh
know.
my god.
We got an award.
We have one.
Yeah.
Okay, we're no stinking.
Okay. Why do we have problems?
Because we didn't have an entrance. No, sorry.
Bum, bum,
An award.
Oh, we did
We
it!
did it.
Oh, look, everyone's clapping for us.
We have a company. Oh yes, they're clapping for us. Very exciting. We achieved our objective with a company value of $194,000, which basically means we made $200,000, and then we still have to pay back our loan, which would take us to $194,000. If we ever get to a point where I finish all the objectives, we're going to go through and pay off all of our loans. But for now, that's it.
Yeah, hope you liked this episode of Pixelated Playthroughs and Perspectives. Yeah,
Hopefully it doesn't freeze on this here, because that's what it looks like it's about to do.
kind of does.